Good morning and welcome to another episode of Exceptional Craft Corner. Today we are going to make some Play-Doh type stuff. The name online was Fairy Dough. You can call it whatever you want.
That looks like fun.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's actually really soft. It's very different than regular Play-Doh. It's
Like a cloud version of Play-Doh almost.
yeah. Oh my, I could just totally squeeze this all day, I think. Oh, and that smells so good. Why does it smell so good?
Because one of the two main ingredients in it is conditioner, and you can use any sort of cheap conditioner.
Conditioner.
Got one that smells like strawberries and cream.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes, I want to make this.
All right, let's get
Fun,
started.
fun. You get to make a mess.
Yep. Definitely make sure that you make this one in an area that is approved by your parents. It's easy to clean up. So for this one, we'll need the conditioner, like I already said, and cornstarch.
So we can use just any kind of conditioner, like any cheap conditioner.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And you're gonna need 1 cup of the conditioner and 2.5 cups of the cornstarch. And then to make it even more fun, you can add in food coloring. You could also add in glitter if you wanted to.
Wow.
To make it whatever color or to make it sparkly.
Now I'm an adult and I still love to play with Play-Doh.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that?
Yeah. It's kind of like, that's a neat sensory type thing, I think. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Sort of like even now I know why they make the stress balls, you know? Something to just squeeze out your stresses or whatever. But yeah, it's fun to play with.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Another thing that would probably be handy to have is paper towels.
Or wet wipes.
Yep. And a Ziploc bag to store your Play-Doh in so it doesn't dry out.
So it will dry out.
It will.
Okay.
If you leave it out in the air, it will dry out. And then it becomes kind of crumbly. So.
Well, let's see how this works.
All right, let's do it. So to start, we need to add 1 cup of our conditioner. Okay. Into our bowl. Oh, you'll also need a bowl and a spoon.
So probably a pretty good sized bowl.
Yeah. Because it makes a pretty good amount. That amount I just showed you was 1 batch. Scrape our conditioner out to make sure that our ratio is where it needs to be. Right, there's that.
Strawberries.
Conditioner.
Oh.
And this bottle says 18 ounces, so, and I've been able to make 2 batches out of 1 bottle.
This is probably what makes it so soft. Okay. How much cornstarch?
And for cornstarch, we need 2.5 cups. And this is the part where it gets a little messy.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely making a mess. But that's okay, it's fun to make this.
You can clean it up.
As long as it can be cleaned up.
Trying to figure out the easiest way to rip this without making
How about some scissors?
mess. That sounds like a great plan. And if you use scissors, make sure your parents are helping you and you're careful so you don't cut yourself. All right, so let's see.
Cornstarch is amazing. It is good for so many different
There's
things.
lots of things you can make.
In cooking, in making Play-Doh,
Let's see.
just all kinds of neat things. Cornstarch is great.
All right, there's about 2 cups. And we'll do about another half. Because this is 1 cup, so to make a 1/2 cup, we will do a half.
So it's 1 cup of any kind of conditioner and 2.5 cups of cornstarch. Okay. Probably gonna need some more cornstarch.
Yeah, we have another one that's open over here. And then I have another
One cup.
I'm gonna start mixing mine. And you'll want to start out mixing it with a spoon. But once you get so far into it and it starts to kind of set up the way it's supposed to, then you'll have to use your hands and kind of knead it like you would knead dough when you're cooking, to really work it in together and to get it to become kind of a solid form to play with.
I think I'm gonna need some more cornstarch, Stacy.
There you go. Box.
Woo! Clouds.
Yeah.
At least we know we're using safe ingredients.
Yep.
So this one comes out not so much like slime, but more like a soft cloud-like.
Yeah, and after you play with it, it makes your hands feel super soft too.
Yeah.
You can see there, I mixed it with a spoon as about as much as I can mix it with a spoon, and it's kind of crumbly at that point. But we'll get in there and see if I can get it to form. And if you get to that point where you're mixing it kind of with your hands and if it seems like it's too sticky and wet, you can add a little more cornstarch. And if it's too dry and crumbly, then you can add a little bit more conditioner.
Got another spoon over there?
No, but you can use mine.
Oh,
I must have left it somewhere else. There you go.
thank you. So if you had food coloring, once you stir all this together, you could probably separate it out into different little containers and put food coloring in it then. And
Yeah, and I have food coloring. Let's see what color I want to make mine. And you can also mix the colors to make different colors. Because most food coloring packets come with the primary colors, so they have blue, yellow, red, and green.
This reminds me of what it looks like when you first start mixing up icing.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna make mine. I'm gonna put red in it. We may end up with pink since it's white, since the base is white. I'm just gonna put a couple of drops in the center. And then don't stick your hands directly on the food coloring, kind of fold it. See, I put my dots in the middle and then fold the dough in.
I wish you could feel this. It feels so soft. Right away it starts feeling really soft. Some people don't like to get their hands messy.
Yeah, you could wear gloves.
You could actually wear, you could wear gloves or let someone else mix it up for you.
Mhm.
And then once it gets to the state where you can handle it without it sticking to your hands so much, then it doesn't feel as messy and it's just really soft. This one's pretty wet still a little bit, but not so much that it's coming off on my hands. But that's what's nice about this. You can make it how you like it, how it, whatever feels right to you. I would think that handling it a lot would probably make it a little more dry.
Can you hand me that cornstarch? I'm gonna add a little more. Mine's still a little bit sticky.
I'll just leave mine white. So this feels like it would work to roll it out. You could use probably cookie cutters to make things. As far as letting it dry, We kind of ran a test on that, didn't we?
Yeah, to see if we could air dry it and then maybe do something to paint it or make things to let them dry. But once it dries,
It doesn't.
if you put any pressure on it, it kind of turns into like a sand and crumbles.
Yeah. So this is more for just playing with like Play-Doh, and then just put it back in the bag.
Yeah, you have to store it in a Ziploc bag or an airtight container of some sort.
But that's neat that it only takes 2 ingredients. So it's ingredients that you probably already have in your house. Some old conditioner of any kind and cornstarch. Just have to get your parents' permission.
And the color didn't make mine a vibrant color because it didn't add quite as much, but it's kind of a light pink. And the more you work it, the more the color will go throughout. I didn't want to add too much and end up dyeing my hands red.
Fun.
So we hope you have fun. We'd love to see what color you made. If you decide to combine colors and make your own colors, be sure to share with us what colors you mix to make those colors. That'll help other people too.
We'd love to see.
All right, we hope you enjoy this one and have a great weekend. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.